All right, welcome to some late night Saturday night. Oh, ho, ho. We got something special to talk about today. So, we have a lot to go over. Fortnite, obviously, has went through a lot of changes. We're going to be talking about some Fortnite and checking out the shop and some channel update. Where in the hell has Greg and everybody been? Well, we've been busy. There was a birthday. There's a lot going on. So, here, let's get started. So at the earlier part of this week, they dropped this as a free card for logging in. Yeah. They brought in Overwatch, and Star Wars still sucks on here. Thank you. So here is the Overwatch bundle. Quite pricey for what it is. So obviously they brought in some Overwatch here for everybody. Fans of Overwatch. Overwatch has kind of had a little bit declining in players, so they kind of bring some of their stuff to Fortnite for a little bit of bump. I don't blame them, because Fortnite, they need all they can get, and then Overwatch, is kind of cool for some people, and I actually have copies of Overwatch sealed. I don't even play it, but I never opened them. I think it's an alright game. I just don't have room or time. There's if I were to cover all the games, I'd have to retire because I'd have to be getting paid from somebody. Trust me on that. So in the bundle isn't too big of a deal, but a lot of people are talking about this chick. That's just her base outfit. And it just looks kind of weird. It's got the bunny on there and fighting and some sort of bunny again, so what a weird outfit. All right, she's got a sword that looks really cool, and then there was a keychain hanging off of that sword, by the way. Little bunny. This is like a little backpack thingy, but it looks kind of like the robot off of what is that, E something off of RoboCop, and so little Tuki Taka. So you get to ride on that thing like crazy. I don't know if that's something you guys like doing. These wings are kind of cool, but I'd like them to be a little bit bigger, But this chick right here, everybody likes. You can either go god-like or devil-like, where you can see this outfit right here. She's supposed to have the wings, and she's got the halo, so she's kind of like an angel. And then when you go to like the devil outfit, this is her devil outfit. And the devil outfit I like is kind of cool because it's got the tail. It's just kind of weird looking, like the feet down there look really weird. They're almost like hooves, really creepy weird, The top, I like the way the top is designed, But other than that, and the wings change, I guess, with it as well, depending upon if you have the wings on. Now this is kind of like a glider, where you can have the flame one or the godlike one, so they have the two different designs there. I like it. I would love to spend money on this, however it's just then you got that godlike thing, angel kind of thing, they're trying to bring that in there. They could have did that with anything though, then you got this strange chick. I guess it's a chick. I don't know. It could be a boy. We've got to watch out what we say here. I don't know too many boys that really look like that, though. But, whatever. Anyways. Nice enough to be a chick. That's all I know. So, of course, they have this Porsche out that has all the, graphics on the sides that are pretty cool. If you're into Porsches, there you go. Now, the rims are really cool. I'd like to just have the rims for my Knight Rider. You know how I am. And that is pretty cool rims for a Knight Rider. But, of course, they brought this chick in. A lot of people are talking about this. If you were to do this, I would say do the bundle, because they split these two characters in half. And, it's just, if you're a fan of this, then there you go. But I think it's kind of a cool outfit. The blue lines that run down the legs are kind of cool. But I don't like the face mask. So what is the deal with the face mask over there in Japan? Can you guys stop that? Does anybody really care? There's no way to remove it right now, by the way. So it's just kind of stupid with the face mask. Take the face mask off and it would be pretty decent. That's all I gotta say. Sorry, hurt your feelings. Anyways, so this is another like anime kind of chick. A lot of people go for that. A lot of guys do, you know, but some people are really into it. So this is, if you were buying it, I'd say do the bundle versus buying these two individually, because if you bought them individually, you're not getting the additional stuff. So you might as well just pay less, because if you put these two numbers together, you just paid too much. Anyways, just go in there. Now I think Sabrena has this chick right here, and I could have swore she was either free or, I don't know, part of a pass, or I don't know. I think she's part of the pass. But Sabrena has this chick, and Sabrena used to run around as her. I don't think Sabrena bought her. And she stopped running around with that character a while back. But some of these characters, they almost seem like they were from the past. You know, and so there you go. And then they got this guy with some chains on. I mean, just somebody designed this. I don't know who this person is, but what's kind of cool about this is they have the different... it's kind of like a see-through thing. So the original outfit looked kind of stupid, right? Well, this kind of looks kind of cool, you know, and so whenever you can see the translucentness of it, and it looks really cool. And the red looks even cooler. So that, just having this red see-through kind of thing, this is really cool. They should kind of do this kind of stuff more often, really. And I really would have to say this is, like, I wouldn't want to buy the guy, but you've got something cool like this, you know, and that's, you know, where I stand. If you could do green and blue and other colors, oh man, there you go. Definitely buy it, you know, but anyways. So, as you come down, they've got their dance moves and all that weird stuff, but I can't be playing music. They brought back the regular show again with the Power Glove. Yeah. And then Fist of Justice. Weird stuff. Star Wars is still looming in here, but unfortunately, there is nothing going to be going on with Star Wars this year in this game. Unfortunately, they have done that to themselves. So, I try not to log on and support what they did wrong. There's a lot of people that, you know, for some reason last year people complained about Star Wars being bad. And I just look at you like, that was the biggest, best event ever made in Fortnite for Star Wars, and you complained about that? And I see it on YouTube, and it's literally like they're doing it for clickbait, for views. That's what it is, because people want to say, well, why is that bad? No, that was the best Fortnite Star Wars collab ever. You had everything in the damn game, and I mean everything. You could fly in ships, you know, the TIE fighters, the X-Wings, everything. You not just that, but you had a chance to make it to the spot and fly in the Star Destroyer and shoot people on the map. That was badass. And then, for the end event, they had the whole Star Destroyer where it shoots the planet and blows it up, and you could try to stop it and all that. So that was going on at the final week, and it was just awesome. You could run around, get your lightsabers, use your Force abilities, talk to Star Wars characters, use all, like, I can't even go there how much Star Wars stuff was in the last make. It was literally like a takeover of Star Wars of the map, and it actually lingered on the map all the way up until like now, you know. So go figure. So unfortunately, Star Wars just did not have it going on this year. They tried to do something separate. I don't know why. Of course, you can get these characters for Bob's Burgers or whatever in the heck it is. I don't know. Oh, Family Guy. Who knows who they are? You know, just, you know, it's stuff. You get the family van. I'm not really into that. And then they have, you know, cyberpunk stuff here, which is really cool for those cyberpunk fans. And, you know, a lot of these collabs that are in here are previous collabs, so I have to skip past the music because of copyrights. And here we have Car. I don't know what this is, but they're calling it the werewolf. So it looks kind of cool. Oh boy, what is that? Nothing's coming out, so that is glitched. Okay, now it's coming out. That looks kind of cool. Yeah, that's really weird. So, I don't know if that's something... I mean, I'd like to just test it out, but I don't know if I'd always use it, but it is really cool looking. Yeah, so, you know, Fortnite is having its thing go on. They got Star Wars stuff you can buy, obviously, for Lego sets, but I don't see anything I don't already need or have. And, of course, that's the only special offer bundle and stuff. And there's not really much to say. I kind of stopped playing. I've been so busy. So, you know, I'd like to have some of these cool outfits. If you go to the bonus outfits right here and you take it a step over, these are really cool looking, you know. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to reach that because they had a really bad Star Wars. I would have played the hell out of this if they had brought the Star Wars involved. The music pass, obviously you got the girl in her dress. It is what it is. That's there until July, the end of July, so you've got time. Anyways, let's talk about the channel update. So, for the past 2 weeks, I haven't been dropping massive amounts of content. I've been sticking to a drop here and there every few days, and one unboxing a week. And yes, we've had Baby Bean's birthday, and so it's very busy at this time of the year. So it's me orchestrating stuff with everybody else orchestrating stuff, turning into a massive orchestra. Yeah. And then future news. So I've got some videos going on here, and I'm going to go ahead and release the secrets now, if you made it this far into the video. So the Super NT, the analog Super NT, they won't be making that ever again anymore because they have to pay the royalties out to other people. So if they sell that product, they're going to have to pay it to the guy that designed it here in the United States. And they basically looked at it as it costed a lot to start that production, and they just don't want to go back to it. They want to stick with concurrent stuff, and so the Analog 3D might be getting a little bit of a bigger update and makeover, which they've dropped the 1.30 update, along with the fact that they might be working on something along the lines of like a PlayStation or GameCube type system next. Just so you know. Yes, I have proof of certain things, and those will be shown soon in the next 3 days, I'm hoping. That way I get my butt into gear, right? So, yeah, the kid's birthday, so I've been busy. We've got tons of videos, but I just didn't want to post a whole bunch of kid videos and just saturate it. Some people get offended by kid videos. Some people like the kid videos. I don't know. I will be dropping a baby kind of, you know, collab of some of the event of birthday party, but that's about it. And then there'll be other cute little beans videos always, because, you know, the kid's funny as hell. And then so here's some more. If you've made it this long into the video, it's only 13 minutes in, don't cry. So the Hell's Nightmare controller by Limited Run Games. I've been talking with Limited Run Games a lot. We've had some deep conversations, and the good news is I'm going to show you guys how to fix your controller and how to update it. Yeah, there's like a link they have for their techs, and I'm going to show you guys that in a future video here very soon. Yeah, that's right, that's what I'm working on. I've got all these videos and all this mess. Imagine that. Yeah, so you got to remember, there is no priority for me to actually make the videos. I don't have enough of you people watching the videos or complaining or wanting something, you know. So, you know, it's and it's not just that. Like, see, that's part of a drive right there where people actually like engage with you. But the other drive is getting paid to do it. And also, you know, what makes a good channel is someone that sticks to doing it and continues to bring you stuff. My plan is not to drop everything all at once because it's going to wear me the hell out. Okay, imagine doing this. This is not easy. It's not something, you know, you can do a couple of them, man, just try doing that back to back to back to back. It's not fucking easy. It drives you insane after a while. So, the controller will be a video that I'm dropping, and the analog video I'm going to be dropping, and then the analog update video, and then we're going to move on. The month of June has massive amounts of analog topics going on. We're going to be deep dives with some analog products, and we're going to also try to finish up some of this limited run stuff that I got, but who knows, right? I may be pulling this limited run through the whole damn summer here, because I've got so many limited run games to kind of unbox and tear into with you guys, showing you some secrets about them. It kind of defeats the purpose of a lot of stuff. Okay, so if I put all these videos out all at once and that's all I do, then it's just going to get some views for now. And you got to remember, you can't do video back to back. You have to space them out. If you do them back to back, it does nerf your channel. Okay, it's called a shadow ban, and they'll try to deny it, but it actually is real. We call it shadow ban, but it's actually it's an AI program that nerfs your shit. Now, we don't specialize on this channel for trends. You know, you will find videos out there where people are talking like, man, okay, find the latest trend, put that up there, do this, do that, do this for the niche. Yeah, and you'll get a ton of views and you'll booster up a channel, but then that's going to fall because it's only going to last for a month or two, because that's a trend. You guys are stupid. Anyways, they make a lot of clickbait on there. There's actually people that actually, every time YouTube puts out an update, these guys, you know, go and do a video. Whoa, this is how you can make tons of money after the new update. And it's just like, no, not really. Why are you such a dumbass? You know, and people click on it because they make it sound so realistic, and like they're so worked up to make the video. It's like good to watch. Just like I find myself just like looking at it like, really? Okay. Call me crazy, but you know, it actually, YouTube just really works on a platform of making money, and that's how it's always worked, and it's getting worse. It's all about making money. I can actually start right now with a couple of sponsors, and this channel will be blown up overnight with the sponsors. And it's not that I care to do that. It's not a big deal. We're gonna wait later down the road for that. Right now, we've got cool stuff to unbox, all kinds of stuff to go over. And yes, I want to show more video games and more other stuff. And we're going to start traveling soon as well. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. If you're with the channel, you're with the channel. If not, whatever, dude. You know? Now, I've seen a lot of stuff in my days, and I'm going to tell you right now, limited run games was very helpful for the stuff that I'm about to show you here. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you drop them down in the link, and I can answer them. And there's other things to say, but I just don't feel like, you know, it's important, right? So, I guess I'll catch you guys on the next one. Enjoy your night. Keep it cool. Till next time.